Hello.
Shut the fuck up when I'm talking, you stupid anime bitch. Hello, Drew. I'll ban you all. I have psychic powers, and I am controlling all of you. And what I do, I wiggle like this, and what happens is your wallet opens up, and all of your money flies out of your wallet into the sky. And then once a day, I open my window with a big bag, big sack of Santa's loot sack, it just fills with money flying in there. Ha 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 ha! Money kinesis. I have money kinesis, and I can steal it all. Like. Alive and well in Israel. Fuck you, Phil. You lose. Try again from the beginning. Stop it! Stop! Stop this! Oh my.
What is up, everybody? Hello. Long time no see. Rice is back with the milk. How are we doing? Oh, hold up. By the way, just let me know real quick if you guys can hear me. Since I haven't streamed in a bit, I just want to make sure that the mic is picking me up okay. I think it is. But if you guys don't mind just kind of verifying that for me. But yeah, how we doing? Might be asking why Horizon Zero Dawn. Honestly, I just kind of want to hunt robotic dinosaurs, and I've been doing that a little bit in my spare time lately. So, I hope you all have been well. What are you guys up to? For me, been working a ton. So, I know that some have asked when I'm going to be making videos again. Good question. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, I'm here to stream today. So that's kind of my answer, I suppose you could say. This should... I've abandoned all sanities, so I beat a boss with only the Knuckle Blaster and Whiplash and Ultra Kill. Damn, man. Very nice. I actually just picked up Ultra Kill myself. By the way, if the volume needs turned down anymore, just let me know. I think I got it at a good thing. But nice, man. Yeah, I actually just picked up Ultra Kill because I played the demo hundreds of times. But I had never actually bought the game, and since it was on sale, I was like, you know what? It's time. I'm just gonna do that. Gonna have it. But yeah, how have you guys been? I know it's been a while, and I do apologize. I honestly just things have been going good in life, and I've kind of just been enjoying living life. Honestly, not ready to say that I'm retiring from YouTube or anything, but it's been nice to just kind of live in the moment, you know. Live IRL a little bit. One thing I remember very vividly with this game is you're constantly picking up everything. Which, to be honest, I don't hate that, but it is funny when you're basically just picking up flowers to heal yourself. Yeah, Ultra Kill is really, really good though. I don't blame you for trying to challenge yourself. It's one of those games that, like, I'm kind of shocked that it's not on anything else, because it's not, if I'm not mistaken, it's not on consoles, right? It's just PC, I think. But it is a damn good game. And it's not even, like, I don't even think it's had its full 1.0 yet, right? It's even crazier to think. Another reason have you played Helldivers 2 yet? I have not. What's up, Krillix? Appreciate you stopping by, man. I have not yet. I really want to. It looks super, super fun. Not even done yet. Oh, for Ultra Kill? I had a feeling. I was going to say, I kind of figured that it had a little bit more to go. But no, Helldivers 2 looks really, really fun. I love Starship Troopers. So it kind of makes me think that, like, I would really, really dig Helldivers 2. Especially for the tone that it's going for. I'm going to have to give it a shot. I really want to give it a shot. Especially because I like horde shooters like that. Because it's kind of a horde shooter, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Let's go.
I did play Helldivers 1, and I thought Helldivers 1 was really fun. But this looks even better. Akin, what's up? Appreciate you stopping by, good sir. Yeah, it's a horde extraction shooter. That sounds really fun. Yeah, and again, like, the tone really, really jives with me, because I like Starship Troopers a lot. Which, Helldivers originally was already kind of going for, like, a Helldivers. It was going for Starship Troopers, like, vibe, so that's really, really cool. That's kind of... I like seeing that everybody is so big on it. I really want to play it, though. I'm really considering buying it this week. Just kind of depends on what finances look like. I had a few bills due this last paycheck. Yes, stupid family forces me on a car trip to eat sushi, made me miss Full Throttle Tetris Effect tournament. Oh, damn. Sorry to hear, man. Hopefully, you're able to find some fun in whatever you're doing currently. Hopefully, if it's watching me or playing a game or whatever else. Once again, by the way, I do apologize for the long absence and not really, like, word of it. I've just really been enjoying living life, and sometimes you kind of just have to allow yourself to live life, you know? I haven't really lived in the moment much. I'd kind of been living online for the last year. Not terminally so, but one of those things where, like, the more time you spend online, sometimes you forget about how good it is to not be online so much. And I honestly figured that it, you know, couldn't hurt. Couldn't hurt to take a break. And it felt really good. It feels even more, like, even better coming back, honestly, like, because I took the break. Plus, the new job has been so good. I've loved the new job so much that I kind of just threw myself in to work at it. So, you know, pun intended maybe, but I've just been enjoying it so much. I was like, I'm just gonna, like, I'm gonna do really good, and I'm gonna try my best, and it's been going really good.
I can override them if I don't speak.
I forgot you could override those. I am thinking about getting, I saw Horizon Forbidden West comes to Steam. Oh, shoot. I saw it comes to Steam this month. I think. I was like, is it this month? I couldn't remember. But yeah, it comes March 21st, so I'm really considering picking that up. I wish Final Fantasy VII was on PC, the new one, because I would absolutely pick that up in a heartbeat. Big country, bucked up personality. What's up, man? I appreciate you stopping by. No lolcow stuff today, really. Kind of just hanging out. Honestly, as Phil would say, you know, Q&A, whatever you guys want to talk about, I'm here. Tag me in the chat. Phil, though, I'm starting to wonder, like, out of all the stuff I've kept up on with Phil lately, I'm starting to wonder if he'll be able to make it much longer. Like, I know everybody's always like, well, he's outlasted everybody, but, like, if you've looked at his numbers over the last few streams even, let alone the last few months, have just been dog water. Like, they've been so bad. Like, I'm not saying it's completely the end, but if things don't pick up, I mean, the dude might not be able to go any further, honestly. I don't know how he's made it this far, but I mean, yeah. No, it's not looking good for Philly boy. What was I trying to do? I feel like there was I think there was a hunting zone I was wanting to go look at. Got the bellow back. God, I forgot this map is big. Okay, I think that's for the frozen wilds, so we will ignore that for now. What do those mean? Is that one that I placed? Just chilling too? Nice, man. One thing I can confidently say that I have kept going is that I still... Okay, yeah, King Fast Shovel. I still, to this point, have not really drank soda this year. I've had one soda since the new year began. So I've been really cutting back on that, trying to, whether it be just lose weight or general gut health, I've been trying to be a little bit healthier with that. Can't say the same on energy drinks, honestly, but like, I don't know if I mentioned, but like before I was probably doing like maybe a few Mountain Dews a day, and I backed up on that hard. So I've been drinking like a ton of sparkling water and all that. Probably going to disappear from YouTube for a while since got Little Country on the way. Oh, nice, man. Very, very exciting. Very exciting time. One of my managers is about to have a baby, so like I work directly under him, and yeah, I get it. It's a whole thing, honestly. It's a lot to do, but congrats, man. I've also slowed on sugar. Yeah, that's one thing I'm trying to do. I won't say that I've managed to completely cut sugar out, because it's really kind of hard to, honestly. But like I would say my sugar intake compared to what it was last year is drastically down. Which I guess that's probably a good thing. But like comparatively, like my sparkling water doesn't have any sugar, so I've been drinking a ton of that. And then energy drinks, I've just been drinking a ton of sugar-free, which I know it's probably still not like the most ideal thing, but you know, there's a few vices in this world that I'm kind of okay still having, and sugar-free white monsters are still unfortunately kind of part of that. So not sure that's going away anytime soon. But compared to you know, sugary sodas and stuff that I was doing constantly, I think it's a healthier look. So we'll see where it goes. I'm sure that's probably not the first thing you expected to hear, you know, me coming back to stream being like, I stopped drinking sugar. It's like, man, rice goes away for like 1 month, or maybe it hasn't been 2 months, I don't think. I had to think about that for a minute though. Oh, is there a hunting spot? Oh, okay, nice. You might be wondering why Horizon Zero Dawn, and to that I say, why not? I kind of honestly I haven't played it in a minute, and I remember when I first played it, I was really down on it because of the fact that Zelda had just come out, and I was so in love with Breath of the Wild that I couldn't even like stomach the thought of not like playing something else. But this also had the very poor timing of coming out like the same week as Breath of the Wild. So like there was certainly that aspect to it. Yo, Jakey, what's up, man? Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it a lot. I know I have been gone for a while, but I do appreciate you stopping in, man. I kind of just wanted to make this a bit more low-key, just kind of sit back and relax with you guys, and as Phil would say, just kind of chill. Have a chill night stream, you know? Although Phil, unfortunately, lacks the ability to chill, which kind of makes it fun. Taking a break from Final Fantasy VII Rebirth being the year contender, in my opinion. I 100% believe that. Definitely. I am pretty sad it's not on PC, because I would definitely buy it. But yeah, no, Final Fantasy VII is it's so good. I've actually been going back and replaying the original, because I've never fully beat it. I definitely played through Nibelheim, and I think I played just past Nibelheim, like past the part where you get the Chocobo and everything. I didn't quite get to, I won't say the spoiler, even though the game's like hella old, but since more people are playing it for the first time, I won't spoil it. But that one big scene in Final Fantasy VII, I think I played up to about that part. But no, Final Fantasy VII is, like, that universe is one that I do dearly love. I actually, really cool thing I got to do recently, I got to go watch Advent Children in theaters, which was super cool, because I've watched Advent Children multiple times, but I've never got to, like, see it in theaters. I guess I didn't even realize it. I don't know if it ever came to theaters. I only remember it being a DVD release, because I picked it up when it was on DVD, and it was, like, super, super cool for the time. It doesn't hold up completely well, but I still think it's a good enough time if you're a Final Fantasy fan. Part 1 was a pain to get through, like 16, but Rebirth is leagues above it. That's fair. I mean, I personally like Part 1, but I also like Part 1 kind of just to see how they change things up. But I think I think that would make for a harder playthrough of Part 1. Because Part 2 seems way more open. So, like, from that aspect, I think Part 1 is definitely going to pale in comparison to Part 2. But yeah, I'm super, super interested. If they put it on PC, I would buy it, definitely. I don't know if it's my internet or what, but the stream keeps buffering. Man, I'm so sorry, dude. I was really thinking I had kind of figured it out, like seeing what's going on, but I do apologize. Is it happening for everybody else, or is it just you, Jakey? Because if it's just you, I still feel bad that it's doing it to you, but I'm curious if it's multiple. It's fine for me, but I'm on my phone. Okay. Because I have it pulled up on my end and it looks okay. I don't think I have it buffering on my end. I got it pulled up on my phone as well. I don't think that makes a difference. Might just be a skill issue on my end. No, it's ridiculous. Oh, you're good, man. You're good. It's kind of crazy how, like, internet in the U.S. I think you're in the U.S., right? But, like, it's funny how internet in the U.S. isn't, like, 100% foolproof, even nowadays. Like, it's way better than it used to be, obviously, but definitely still, still a whole thing. This game's still super pretty, especially for being 2017. This is Zero Dawn. I played it and beat it. The first time, yeah, it sure does, dude. It sure does. The first time I played Zero Dawn, I didn't hate it. I just thought it was really generic, which, you know, if you're coming off of like a bunch of Ubisoft games, it kind of is. But then, like, I guess when I went back and I actually beat it, I was pretty impressed by it. I thought it was really, really fun. The problem for me was that it came out... Oh, you're alive! I am alive, BG. I am alive. Thanks for coming by, man. Yeah, no, man, I just been... I kind of just wanted to take a little bit of an IRL break, you know? Just kind of see what's going on in real life. To be completely honest, I don't want to say I got burnt out, because I don't think, you know, when you're not putting up that much content, you can't really say, like, you're burnt out. But it's one of those things where, like, I just wanted to take some time in real life, and it's really, yeah, it's really, really good, honestly, just to get a little bit of time to myself. But yeah, man, I mean, I missed you guys for sure, and I definitely felt bad for taking such a long break, but it definitely felt better to do so, I think, for me. But yeah, man, I'm definitely back, and I intend on making some stuff, so I appreciate you showing up. Breaks are important for health, man, no worries. Yeah, 100%. And that's the thing, too. It's like, you know, with the new job, which, by the way, the new job is fantastic. I absolutely adore it. Yeah, no, the new job is great. I'm super, super happy with it. But yeah, it's really nice just to kind of like take a break and just not think about content, you know? Rise and his Curse, both games were overshadowed by Breath of the Wild and Elden Ring. Yeah, that's the thing that really sucks is like,
I think I'm in the clear.
I think Elden Ring definitely is understandable that it overshadowed this. And Breath of the Wild for the time I can understand. But to be completely honest, I think Horizon is way better than people give it credit for. Because like when I first played it, like I said, I was not big on it. I was too hyped about Zelda. But eventually I kind of got to a point where when I went back and I finally played it, I definitely, I don't know, I like this a lot. I think it's got a lot of really interesting things going for it. Apparently support for DSP Final Fantasy VII Rebirth stream is down. Oh, it's awful. It's extreme. Oops. Yeah, it's extremely bad. I don't know if you've seen it, but today his stream only made $26, I think. Like, in tips. And I think he had one super chat, maybe. Like, I was talking about just a few minutes ago, but his stuff is down big. Ooh, snap on. Horizon is always on sale for like $20, and I still haven't picked it up. It's a good time. I think right now, because of the Steam Robots and Dinosaurs sale, I think it's like $12 on Steam. And honestly, like it's definitely worth picking up for $20. The way I've always kind of thought of calling it is it's kind of like if Ubisoft made an open world game that didn't feel so bloated. That's kind of the way I always do it. To be fair, DSP is super boring to watch or listen to. Oh, 100%. Like, I don't know how he has any legitimate fans, to be completely honest with you. Like, that boggles my mind all the time. I think I'm going to make another video. It's probably not going to be DSP, because right now everything with DSP feels pretty petty right now, so it's not that interesting. 100%. Yeah, DSP is something where, like, if you make consistent content about it, you are going to kind of hit, like, a peaks and valleys kind of situation with his stuff. Because sometimes he's, like, really funny and interesting, and then other times he's just complete dog water. So I completely understand. But yeah, no, Phil is just, he's really, really insufferable to listen to on occasion. So I 100% get it. If you hear about him defending a racist because the racist gives him money. Yep. Canadian Kirk. And he's, like, it's kind of crazy how consistent it is, too. Yeah, it's some insane shit. In other local news, did you see Harmon's not so surprising take on Nintendo suing Yuzu? I did.
Stay out of their way for
I
now.
did. That man is just... Did not think there was another one. Shard salvage your skill. Oh, okay, cool. But yeah, no, it's that man is just, he's so stupid. Like, my biggest problem with Harmon is the fact that he, like, it's probably just the fact that, like, he 100% believes his own bullshit on, like, a constant basis. Or at least tries to get other people to believe it, you know? Harmon has to be a troll. No one can be this stupid by accident. Well, it might not have been by accident. We don't really know much about his upbringing, right? You know, if your parents are stupid, I mean, who's to say that you didn't get raised stupid, you know? I mean, like, Phil was kind of an accident. You know, at least I think Phil was kind of an accident. But Christian, I mean, like, you look at Christian was definitely no accident. There was kind of a whole history with that. Nothing against ESP detractors, but I went onto a stream and the guy was complaining about Phil making edgy jokes back then, and to be honest, I'm sick of people complaining about edgy jokes. Yeah, see, here's the weird thing, right? Like, some things that people complain about with Phil are not valid complaints. Which I know that sounds crazy because, like, so much of what Phil does is insane. But, like, to be completely real, like, some things Phil does, it's gonna sound weird, but it's normal. The problem is he just doesn't handle normal situations normally. Does that make sense, you know? Like, Phil will have, like, a pretty normal take on something, but then it's the way that he turns it into an extreme that makes it... Like, that's kind of Phil's thing, is he doesn't do things in a reasonable way. But I think that's kind of the problem, though. Sometimes people, like, want to criticize him so bad they forget, like, what he's doing is kind of normal sometimes. Like, he'll have a normal take about something, but then he kind of puts a Phil spin on it. So it makes it seem like it's not normal. I watched Harmon's stream, and not kidding, he looks like he's going to cause his... wanting to cause of his recliner chair? You mean fall out? I mean, I agree, though. Harmon's just a goblin. Like, I think it's hilarious that he pretends that he has any kind of, what's that thing he put on there about smelling good the other day? Oh, jerk off. Yeah, Harmon definitely gives off that I'm about to jerk off any minute vibe. I'll get myself another mount. Like, people were criticizing him for shifting on Skull and Bones. Like, really, they were defending the stop game. Yeah, that's the stuff that, like, I think is kind of weird. Like, they don't really need to defend him. Like, they don't need to go after him for, like, skipping Suicide Squad or, like, skipping Skull and Bones, you know? Like, that stuff is just... Like, it's pretty normal to, like, for everybody else, so Phil should get a pass on some of that. And like, I want to be 100% clear, I fucking hate Phil. But you have to be fair. And I think that's the problem that some people fall into, is they're not fair with their criticisms of him. I love how he also stopped promoting his new book now that it's kind of just dropped on Amazon. Not that he ever did, but, you know, yeah, I feel that. Dude, my life changed. Okay, not gonna lie, there is some really funny irony in the idea that the last stream I did, we looked at Harmon fanfiction, and then I went away for a month. I'm not saying there's a correlation there, I just think it's funny.
Handy.
Listen, Phil's a bad guy, but most of the content made on him is filler. 100%. And that's kind of one of the reasons why it's hard for me to, like, want to see as... Like, that's one of the reasons I don't make a ton of Phil content. Like, I do make detractor content. But it's within reason. I don't like to just do it, you know? Because there are a bunch of people that do it. But if I just do that, then I don't really feel like I'm adding anything to the discussion. And I think that's the thing with Phil's. You have to be able to add something to the discussion, because so much of what Phil does is so monotonous, you know? Like, you could talk about Phil on a stream, you could talk about Phil and just, like, his general habits and stuff like that. But unless you have, like, an actual... Like, that's one of the things I like about the That Being Said guys, is they normally have topics, or ALT normally will cover interesting topics about Phil and his history, which I think that's way more interesting than just picking out random stuff that he said on a stream. Kind of like how Wings... Like, that's why I think Wings content is so dumb, because it's like people just nitpick Wings' shit. Like, the reason I did the sex video is because I found that take really bad. Yeah. Well, and I think that's a perfect example where it's like Phil will occasionally have something. He'll say something so insane that it's like, oh, well, of course that needs to be covered, because it's just, it's ludicrous. Like, honestly, I think we're getting some pretty good gold dust with him trying to charge people $150 for this cloud wig that he's trying to wear. Like, that's insane. I could see somebody making a video on that. No, he had a link to pre-order one of his books, and after it dropped, he just stopped linking. Interesting. I wonder why. Surely it wasn't because it was bad, right? City of Heroes Homecoming. Wait, is that the MMO? Because I remember there used to be a City of Heroes MMO. Is it related to that? That'll be really interesting if that's what it is, because I haven't seen that forever. It's really... Oh, okay. Interesting. I remember I wanted to play the MMO so badly growing up, but I never did. Are you still going to read it? I would like to, yeah. And I'm still willing to put down the cash for it. I will need to probably wait till next paycheck. But I'm still willing to read it, yeah. Really? 100%? Ooh, okay, okay. BG, you're speaking my language. I appreciate that. Crossbow is better than a bow in Minecraft. Crossbows can do triple shots. Imagine poisoning 3 people at once.
It's too steep. Have to find another way.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that. I think in a lot of cases crossbows are better, but it really kind of depends on what game we're talking. Unrelated, but have you played Maneater? I sure have. Maneater is fantastic. I really, really like Maneater. It's one of those games that kind of sits in the same headspace for me as Destroy All Humans, where it's just a really silly, goofy game that it really doesn't exist other than to be like a parody of that culture, but it does it so well that you can't help but appreciate it. Oh, nice, man. Thanks for linking that. I would definitely like to check that out, so I do appreciate that. I watched the first episode of The Walking Dead, The Dead Ones, Hulu. I loved it. Oh, nice, man. I was wondering how that was going to be. I still need to go back and finish Walking Dead, but I can do that because I now own the whole series. I bought it on Blu-ray. I decided I'm just going to jump back on Blu-ray because realistically, like, Some of the things I really like watching could very well get yeeted off of services at any moment. And so I just don't want to take the chance of not being able to watch something I like. Have not played it in a bit because I've been playing Hellgate London, but plan on playing it again. Nice, man. The main things I've been playing recently, besides this, I actually just re-downloaded this. I had a little PC debacle I had to kind of figure out, so I ended up re-downloading this. But I've been playing this, and then I'm also playing Final Fantasy VII. I'm playing Remake, and I'm playing the original as well. Because I never got a chance to finish the original, and I always meant to, so I was like, you know, now's a good time with Rebirth being out. And who knows, you know, what future holds as far as when I'll get to play it, but it's better to, like, kind of get it out now, you know? I'm really hoping, I heard a rumor that on Tuesday, I think it is, that Ghost of Tsushima might get announced for PC, which low-key would be fantastic because I really, really want to play Ghost of Tsushima. That's one of the few exclusives that I've really been like waiting for a PC release. Outside of Bloodborne, obviously. Gonna ask you questions I've been wondering for a while. Sure, man. Yeah, go for it. Let's see. Is it gay to watch food porn with one normal girl in it? I don't think it's weird. I mean, yeah. I mean, honestly, man, like, the thing about, like, you know, about that whole thing in general, not whatever type, but, like, just in general, like, it's really not weird. Like, people try to, like, over-sexualize things, and that's kind of, it's like, when you're weird about sex, that's when it gets weird. Like, does that make sense? Like, it's really just not, like, it really should be, like, a private thing in a lot of cases, but only because, like, the people that really make things weird about it, are the people that normally try to, like, make you feel weird about it. So, yeah, do what you do, and, you know, most likely do it in private, because, like, you know, some people just don't want to deal with it. But, like, if you're doing stuff in private, man, it's all you. You all good. For the girl, not the food, I just like the art. Yeah, man, I mean, you're attracted to what you're attracted to. It's all good. If you like something, you like it. And nobody should be able to, you know, make fun of you for it. Yeah, exactly. What TPG said, enjoy what you enjoy. There's going to be people that don't like what you like, and that's okay. Yeah. Like, I love bad movies, right? And, like, the general consensus on bad movies is, why would you watch a bad movie? I think they're funny. Like, you know, it's just one of those things where you don't really need to explain it to anybody. If you're into it, you're into it, you know? That's one thing that, like, I've noticed with, like, the internet, is a lot of times we get into a group of friends, or we get into, you know, we get into situations where we feel like we're going to get judged for the things that we're into, and to be honest, man, it really doesn't matter too much. Yeah, I mean, you can have a friend, and they can not be into, you know, not be into whatever you're into, but, like, at the end of the day, you know, that's not what defines your friendship. You know, I don't personally feel the need to, like, sub to OnlyFans, but TPG does, and, like, I'm not gonna make fun of him for it. Like, I might razz him about it, but, like, at the end of the day, man, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. People put too much stock into what you do, what you like, and if it's a big deal. But at the end of the day, you're the ones, you know? You're the one who knows what you like. So, yeah. I say you're into it, dude. It's all good. The OnlyFans gamer. Oh, damn. I think I went out of the play area. Whoops. Wait, did they? They didn't knock me back. Okay, they didn't knock me back a level. I was like, no, they did. Damn it. Dude, come on.
Keep that for later.
That's a little unnecessary. Jeez. I guess they treated that as if I had died. But that's weird, though. Why would they kick you out like that? That sucks. Guess I'm gonna have to put that back on my map. The only gamer for fans. Yes, I am. Yeah. Like I said, man, it doesn't matter. If you like something and other people don't, it's alright. Would be if Aloy wearing booty shorts. I think it's kind of funny that people hate Aloy as much as they do. Because honestly, I don't think Aloy's that bad. I think there are much worse protagonists, personally. If they're going with the whole Mary Sue thing, I kind of get that. But, like, I mean, I don't know what you would call Luke Skywalker, but... You excited for Elden Ring DLC? 100% yes. I am stoked for that. The only thing I need to do, though, is I do need to actually go back and, what is it? I need to get further in my Steam profile for Elden Ring. Because I pretty much beat Elden Ring on Xbox, but I didn't, I never finished it on PC. So I need to just get back to my playthrough on it. But yeah, I'm stoked for it. The only thing I ever get concerned about with not Elden Ring, FromSoft games, is like where you should enter the DLC in. Because like I know some are like very specific about you shouldn't
Can't be too prepared.
like beat the game before you go into the DLC. Some are saying you should. So like that's my thing, is it's always like, how do I do it best? Valley Meat Hunting Grounds. Shoot Strider canisters. Okay. I'll do that. Might try and beat Dark Souls 2 before it comes out, but Dark Souls 2 controls suck. Yeah, that's the only FromSoft game I don't like. I love every other FromSoft game. Armored Core, Sekiro, Elden Ring, Dark Souls. Like, I actually went back and played Sekiro. I'm still in the middle of it, actually. But dude, Sekiro is hard as balls, but I like Sekiro a lot. Tried to play this game like 3 times and failed. I get it, man. The first time, I was saying earlier, but like the first time I played it, I did not like it. I didn't jive with it. I thought it was too limiting. I liked the combat, but it just didn't click with me. After the second time, though, I tried, it did click with me. So I totally get it. Like, it's just not going to click sometimes. I think the only reason for me that it did is, I'm thinking the only reason it clicked for me was just because, like, I kind of allowed myself to not be so critical of it, but I totally get it. Elden Ring is harder, in your opinion? That's fair. It's hard for me to say whether I think it's harder or not.
If I don't spook them.
Because, like, for me, Elden Ring, like, because you can overlevel, it feels a little easier, but at the same time, like, there are fights in Elden Ring that I could not have done by myself. So, Radon specifically being one of them. Radon is so ludicrously hard for me. Like, I did that fight way too many times. Same with Malekith. Like, Malekith should not have been so hard for me, but it was just one of those things I could not nail down. Find it funny that journalists are fine with fan service now in Final Fantasy VII. It's so funny to me that anybody had any problem with that when literally fan service in Final Fantasy VII has been a thing for as long as it has. Like, are we going to pretend like Tifa was not built, like... yeah, I mean, like, the Double D thing with Aloy, like, dude, Tifa is literally that. all the late game bosses are overtuned, even when you get into that crazy overpowered area. Yeah. I mean, like, I knew Elden Ring was going to be something different, like, difficulty-wise. Like, from the moment that I did, I'm trying to think what fight really messed me up. I think Radon, honestly, might have been the one that, like, really made me realize it was going to be a chore. Sometimes, anyway. I will say, though, Sekiro has a couple fights that just totally, like, totally effed me up. The, what is it? It's the samurai guy that, like, that steals the master. He is super hard because he's got, like, a double stage boss fight. So just when you think you're doing okay on him, he turns around, after you kill him, like, his 2 health bars, and then he gets another 2 health bars. Like, it's ridiculous. I actually thought the Madame Butterfly fight was pretty easy. Radon is crazy, but better than at launch from what I hear. Yeah, that's what I heard as well, which when I played him at launch. So, like, fighting him at launch was nigh impossible, if I'm being completely honest. It was not something that, like, I recommend. Video recommendation? Yeah, man. Shoot. What do you got? Don't know if you care about Disco Elysium, but I really like this video. Okay, cool. I'll have to add that to stuff to check out, but yeah, I'd love to. I need to play Disco Elysium. I'm very interested. I own it. I just haven't got around to it. It's one of those things where I kind of need to, like, finish, like, the ones I'm working on, I guess. But I'm very interested. Genichiro? I think it was Genichiro. There's that one little mini-boss before him that attacks, like, super crazy. And it's really, really funny because I did that fight and I immediately was like, oh, I'm never going to be able to beat this guy. This guy is way too crazy hard. And then I realized that that was his only attack, basically, was just that sword flurry. And once I did that, I was like, okay, I see what's going on. And then, yeah, I like, beat him the next try. Not gonna lie, though, I picked up Armored Core as well. You know, as a mech fan, I was like, well, I gotta try Armored Core. I was literally just waiting for a sale. That was the only reason I didn't buy it at launch. But I was really pleasantly surprised to see that the game is not, like, so hard. Which, like, I know that sounds weird, but, like, it's kind of nice to have a FromSoft game that isn't just, like, you know, beat yourself up time and time again. Like, it's kind of nice. It's a very spicy when it comes to the main guy's take, worth checking out. Check it out. But you should probably play the game first. Good thing. Yeah, I definitely want to play it. It's one that's on my radar. Like, I really do want to check it out. The only reason I haven't played it yet is just because it's in my backlog. Like, I love the challenge of a Souls game. Shoot, is it going to put me back at the fire? It probably is, isn't it? Damn it, man. And I bet... I was going to say it. Yep, it put me at the same exact level. That seems a little harsh. I have a huge backlog to get through. I'm trying so hard. I feel that, man. There are games I want to play so bad, and I'm like, this is just starting to get ridiculous that, like, I haven't gotten to some of them. Have you seen the anti-Sweet Baby group on Steam? It's pretty based. I don't know if I have. I know there's like a ton of crazy stuff with Sweet Baby going on, which honestly, after I looked into them, I'm like, oh, okay, I can kind of see why people got annoyed with this company being involved in games. It's weird though, because like their games range from like Spider-Man 2 and God of War to like Volcano High, which was really, really weird to me. I was like, I feel like this is kind of out of left field as far as like what games you're working on. You're going from these super big AAA to like really small indie games, but it doesn't entirely shock me though that like the company would be filled with a bunch of like maybe overly zealous. Is that the right word? Maybe. I have like 500 games across all platforms. Yeah, dude. It's a rough one. Like I looked at like my Steam one the other day, and then I also looked at my PlayStation library because I was just curious how many I still had sitting in there, and I'm like, Jesus, I have so many of these games. I am going the wrong way. They tried to harass people? Ugh. See, that's just not necessary.
Look out below.
Like, it's really weird to me when people want to harass people, but also, like, be aggregates for, like, inclusion. Because it's like, you can't be an asshole and then talk about wanting to, like, include people because they're being harassed, you know? It just doesn't work that way. I beat a few, but I'm the kind of person that likes to let things digest before I move on to something. Yeah, that's how I am. Like, that's one of the reasons why I don't get through so many of my backlog games, because I try to play some things. Sometimes I try to play too many things at once. But part of that's because, like, my attention span sometimes just doesn't allow me to, like, play through a game before I try another one. But then once I beat a game, I like to kind of, like, play a filler, kinda, almost. So, yeah, I totally feel that. Yeah, that's definitely not right of them to harass people. It's just weird, though, because, like, their whole thing is writing stories that, like, understand, inclusion and, I think, was it diversity? I don't remember, but, like, based off of what I looked up at the company. Also, a lot of the people in Sweet Baby were avid defenders of Zoe Quinn and employees to a feminist frequency during Gamergate. Oh, yeah. Probably like the Anita Sarkeesian thing, I would think. That's one of the reasons I'm not like a big like Neil Druckmann fan, because he kind of took that stuff so seriously that he made it more important than making like quality. Yeah, just be Black Mesa. Now I'm getting addicted to Palworld. Nice. Palworld's really fun. I know there's like people who criticize it, and I definitely think there are some valid criticisms, but it's a good time. I was so stuck on Palworld for a while that I was like, yeah, man, like I gotta play Palworld every day. I know, that's the thing, is like I can't really believe that like some of these people stick around as much as they do. The other thing too is it's like I feel like a lot of people, on both sides of like the whole woke coin are kind of, I feel like they're a vocal minority, I feel like, because I feel like the general person just doesn't care, you know? It's good, just kind of grindy. Yeah, I would say so. I would agree with that. The nice thing is at least there's a pretty decent variation of pals, but once you've kind of seen a lot,
Red light.
like, yeah, I feel that. All right.
That's got their attention.
I do think it's weird though that like so many people put so much stock in like the inclusion of things, because it's like, I do agree people should be represented, but it's almost kind of weird like when you try to artificially do it, because there were so many things that were doing it naturally, and then it really didn't become a problem until somebody was like, oh well, we need to make sure we do it. And it's like, but when it was natural, like, it ended with better stories. Minority, but I feel like the anti-woke just becoming more people that are just getting fed up with corporations nonsense. Yeah. I don't know if that's a minority or not, but like, I mean, that's the thing for me is like, I'm personally really annoyed with companies trying to pander to it. And I'm not even a part of the minority. So like, Lord knows. Oh, Harmon's live right now. Interesting. I'm curious if he'll say anything of note. I would think not, given it's Harmon, but you never know. Guess I'll have to get this first. I'm pretty sure that's the resource I need too. Like, the average person is definitely being pushed on the more the right side these days in gaming. I mean, I can tell you one thing. Companies definitely, like, if they wanted people to be more open, they're not doing a very good job of it. But they're not really, like, allowing people to, like, understand and feel naturally. They're trying to force it, which is never really a good, it's never really a good idea. Well, it's the 7-year anniversary for the Switch, so he'll probably be like live for 8 hours. Oh, damn, that's right. I forgot. Work 12-hour days, my pale ass, man. Yeah, dude, no, the man sits in that same spot for way too long to have any kind of job. Also, why is Delbra Wilson in some much games these days? It kind of confuses me. Like, she was okay in Star Wars game, but she is as stale as bread in most games. I'm trying to think who you're talking about. You said, are you talking Deborah Wilson? Was she in the Jedi Survivor game? Or, not Jedi Survivor, but Jedi, not Outcast. Shoot, what was the first Jedi game? Fallen Order? I don't doubt he does work, but it's not a 12-hour shift every day. He was way too much time to pour into YouTube and writing. I agree. It definitely doesn't seem likely. Also, it does not make it much better than most of these people who write about diversity are just a bunch of pasty white. I mean, it is really funny, the idea. Like I don't want to say that it's like racist or anything, but like the irony of somebody, you know, claiming that there needs to be more diversity, and all this diversity is coming from people who are not diverse, is really funny to me. The problem is, like, there's discussions to be had about this stuff. It's just not handled right in most cases. Yeah, okay, that's kind of who I thought you were talking.
Look at this.
But she was good in the Jedi game. I haven't seen her. Wait, did she play Amanda Waller in the Suicide Squad game? I think she did, which, if that's what you mean by her popping up in other games, I can understand what you mean now.
can stop tensing up.
I haven't really seen her act in anything else. I've only seen her in the Star Wars game. I know, though, I think I've heard she was in other stuff. I just don't know off the top of my head what she was in. But yeah, I agree. She was good in the Star Wars game. But she was kind of good because she kind of had to be that really, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, really kind of solemn, quiet type of, like, old Jedi. Which worked out really well for that game, actually. Okay, we don't do that. Okay, like, I don't want to be the one to say it, but these rocks have a pretty funny shape. Especially that one.
I know how to override a sawtooth, if I can get in close.
Okay. I need to not die so that I can not have to go back to that bonfire. Jeez, man. I was thinking that there were more checkpoints in this, but I guess not. Have you played Helldivers yet? I've heard a lot of people say it's fun. I really want to. It's on my list. It's one that I'm really considering buying. The only reason I didn't was I just don't like to pay full price for games. But I did see it going for like 33 bucks on Aniba, so I might pick it up. Plus, I really like Starship Troopers, so like that kind of goes hand in hand as well. So yeah, I'm really heavily considering it. Does it? I didn't check, but does it have crossplay? Do you know?
This'll help.
I was wondering because I was like, well, if it has crossplay like that, that's kind of a no-brainer. I feel like. It's only 40, so I'm gonna pick it up. Yeah. No, 40 is not too bad at all. On Aniba, I saw it going for 33, I think. Which 33 realistically is not. It's not a bad price for a game at all. Can check. Okay, cool, man. Yeah, I mean, if you find out within the time of the stream, definitely let me know. I'm curious. Only reason I think crossplay would be good for a game like that is because then you have people on PC, you have people on PlayStation, and then you can kind of like work together. Nice. Okay, yeah. See, like that's a game that makes a lot of sense for it to be crossplay because it's strictly cooperative. I better rest at that bonfire. I'm curious how that would play on Steam Deck because it looks like a game. It looks like a game that would be really cool on Steam Deck, but it also looks like it might be a little heavy on the Steam Deck. Like, I don't know that it would run super well. You know what shardy humor is? Unless you mean shardy as in, like, sharts, like, not entirely. My immediate thought was, like, scat humor, but I'm assuming that's probably not the same thing.
Useful.
Talking about soy jack. Oh, yeah. Okay, I got you. I understand now.
Wrong way for sure.
Can't enter this location. Is that because I... Maybe it's just because I'm up here. Yeah, soy jack... It can be kind of funny or just very unfunny, depends on the day. Soy jack is kind of like that, Wait, I'm thinking of Wojak,
These are
maybe.
helpful. Bitter, though.
Maybe I think... Is it like the Wojak, kinda? Same thing. Okay, cool. Because I was like, I think it's that. Like, I've seen a bunch of animations for the Wojak guy. And sometimes it's very, very funny. So I totally get what you're talking about if it's that. Is there a repel thing here?
Won't get where I'm going this way.
Where's my yellow marker PlayStation? I'm curious, do you guys actually like have a problem with that yellow marker thing? Like, I saw a bunch of people freaking out about it, but like, I don't know if it was like such a big issue. I kind of understand if it's annoying, because it's like you don't really need to be told where to go. But at the same token, it's like I also don't know that it's really that big of an issue. Especially if you can turn it off, which I don't think you can. But it'd be kind of nice if you could.
Okay.
Good butchering. Went on their forums and the first thing I saw was a... Jeez. Yeah, man, I don't blame you for never going on there again either. Jesus. That's a hell of a first thing to see. At that point, you're like, dude, what are we doing? That's just, like, that's just messed up. See, like, I understand that there's, like, edgy humor, but, like, when it's people doing stuff like that just for the sake of being edgy, it's really, really hard to, like, acknowledge as okay or reasonable. Because at that point, it's like, you're just trying to be, like, edgy because other people don't like being edgy. It's kind of annoying. A lot of N-word, but considering everything on that site, that was the better parts. Yeah, you know you're in a rough spot when that's like the nicest thing in a forum.
Bad day for one.
Oh, wow. That's a strong boy. guys. I have not officially decided if I'm going to end the stream yet, but I'm thinking that we may be concluding soon. Kind of getting down to the wire. Personally, a little tired myself. And yeah. But I really appreciate, though, you guys showing back up like that. I really do appreciate that. It's one of those situations where I need to take that in real life break, but, but like, yeah, after having the break, it definitely feels nice to stream again, so I really appreciate that. I think what we'll do... Let's see if I can get to, like, level 17 again. If I can get to level 17, I think we'll call it there. Which, honestly, I think if I go take out the snap bomb, that might...
You'll do.
Get me to where I need to be, actually. But yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream. Hopefully it's nice to have me back.
Might need that.
Not gonna lie, I almost wondered if I was even, like, really wanting to come back. Not because I didn't enjoy it, but because I just... It's one of those things where, like, sometimes you just kind of have to, like, decide how much you enjoy it versus how much it's worth doing. And I think for me, it's something to where if I just kind of treat it more casually like a hobby, then it helps. It helps to enjoy it more. You think a Gamergate 2.0 is going to start with the sweet baby? Maybe. It would not shock me, honestly, just based off of what everybody's saying with it. But I guess it depends on how much traction it gets, because, like, the Anita Sarkeesian thing got enough traction to kind of do it, and it seems like this is kind of going the same way, but I guess it really just depends, you know? I can imagine it getting worse. Yeah, that's the thing, though, is it's like, it's always kind of an up in the air thing with that. It really just depends on how much, I guess, how much it bothers people. Hey, Mrs. Rice, what's up? Nice to see you get back into things. I know you were missed by many, so proud of all you do. Oh, thanks, son. Much love back at you. Look at that. Mrs. Rice has been awesome, by the way, as far as, like, supportive spouses and what their spouse does in their hobby and their free time. Could not ask for a better spouse. Did that get me to my... Oh, of course it got me right there, but just not quite. I bet if I take down one more snap bomb, maybe? I don't remember how many I took down before. Man. Okay, no pun intended, but the horizons in this game look really good. Although I was shocked we didn't have a live stream about Phil. Yeah, honestly, I was kind of shocked too. I think the thing is, it's like, I didn't know if I wanted to talk about Phil tonight. Because Phil is like such... Like, yeah, we laugh at his stupidity, but sometimes he gets to be just... What is that?
These are something special.
Ooh. Sometimes he gets to be just so negative or so toxic that I almost would rather just talk about something else. He's still interesting. I'm still fascinated by him, but sometimes it's nice to switch it up. We could take down a couple watchers over there. Maybe that'll do it. It feels kind of nice to play, though. I haven't really played much on my streams, really. Most of the time, they're just reacting to stuff. Which, there's nothing wrong with that, but... I do like to play now, every now and again. Okay, I don't think I'm going to take the Thunder Jaw down yet. I don't know if I'm high enough level for that. Yeah, I'm good on. My throat's kind of just feeling a little raspy. But I'm doing okay. I appreciate you checking though. I think the allergies are so rough right now too. We've been going here in Iowa. We've been going from like, what was it? We went from, I want to say we went from like 30 degrees to 70, then back to like 18, and back and forth. It's just been a shit show with the weather. And then thus the allergies just get really bad. I'm responding to your text because you could just ask me. Nothing secret here. You're so funny, honey. We're so close to hitting level 17 if we just hit this level.
Let's get this over with.
Yeah, I'm replying to your text on the chat. You're asking me normal stuff. You're not asking me anything weird. Oh, I know why my throat hurts. Maybe it's from the cologne that you sprayed on me. Yeah, so fresh I'm gonna die. No.
Can't be too
I'm not
prepared.
muted. This is live. I don't actually know if I have a mute button on this mic, to be honest. Yeah, you're supposed to know. At least you didn't buy me neck headphones like Phil. Appreciate that. I thought you were... I thought that was the stupidest thing when I saw he was wearing neck headphones. No, there's not a mic button on there. I've already looked. We're getting there slowly. Yeah. I'm literally just trying to get this 17 so I can save. Exactly. I also need to not go towards that. Oh, yeah. Throat's really dry. Sparkling water is sparkling a little too much. Where's this campfire again? Alright, well, let's just save the campfire. I think we'll call the stream after we save there.
That'll keep my stomach quiet.
Hey, we reached level 17. That's what I was going for. Okay, now we can definitely go save. You what? Snacks? What snacks? And from where? Do I have to go in to get the snacks? Yeah, I know. They can know about our snack habits. It's okay. To be honest, I'm not even sure if anybody else is on right now. Well, to the one person watching, you can hear about my snack habits. It's okay.
Is it me? That's me.
Possibly, if it's still on. Alright, do a little quick save. And then we will save here. I think we're good. Alright, well, let's quit that out. And yeah, thanks everybody for watching. I appreciate you all tuning in. I am going to go ahead and end the stream here. Oh my god. BG and Jakey, W stream. Bye. Alright, hey, no problem guys. I appreciate y'all coming by. I will keep you updated on Discord for when I'll be doing my next one. I get so many Discord notifications, so sometimes if I don't answer them, I do apologize. But yeah, just know that I do see you guys, and yeah, I will certainly be back, and we'll make this more normal, okay? Also, I will try to get stuff set up for the Harmon stream next week. I would like to buy the book probably Friday, and I'll buy it, and then we can probably stream it on Saturday. So, but yeah, with all that being said, guys, much love, and thanks for coming out. I'll see you guys next time.